Hello to God's people. My name is Jack, and I want to talk to you about the Bible as it relates to everything. Being a book about God, it relates to everything and explains everything. I want to talk to you about doing the work, what it means to do the work. I have my book open, my Bible open to Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and 10, and I also have some notes written down here, so we're going to jump right into it. Ecclesiastes 9 and 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. What is this saying? Do the work. Do the work with all your might. Whatever work you find to do, whatever work that you have to do, whatever work the Lord has placed on your heart, whatever work you inherited. And people, in my opinion, majority of people are too lazy to do all of the work. There exists a version of you, a much greater version of you, that will come to fruition if you were not afraid to do the work. If we were not afraid to do the work, because I'm guilty of this as well. People aren't willing to do the work to be the person that they can truly be. We are made in the image of God. God is our creator. He shows us his creativity all throughout the Bible, especially in the beginning when he created everything. We're not doing what it takes to be like God. We're not standing in our creative space. Some of us never have been introduced to our creative space, so we may not know what it means to live out in the creative space. But we can achieve that by just doing the work, by not being lazy. If you acknowledge God in all of your ways, he will direct your path. Now, I would say that means praising God in all the things that you do. But even if you don't have it in your mind, in your heart constantly to praise God for all the things that you do, at least make good of your works. And you make good of your works by fleeing evil. If I can boil down what the Bible is telling us to 3 points, it would be to praise God, to do good works, and to flee from sin. How can we do that when sin is literally everywhere and everything? We focus on the other two of the trifecta. We praise God and we do good works. If we acknowledge God in all of our ways, he'll direct our path. So we praise God for whatever work we do have and do it to our fullest extent, to the best of our abilities, and to do so without complaining. That's in the Bible somewhere. I can't quote it right now, but I'll post it for you. To do the work without complaining, because complaining vexes the spirit as well. Most people are just too lazy to do the work, because doing the work around the clock like God did would mean you living as a Christian all of the time. It means you have to bridle your tongue. That means if you know something that you say would hurt someone's feelings, you have to bridle your tongue to not hurt their feelings, because you know that it is going to cause their soul vexation, also your own. You have to watch what you eat. You have to not overeat. So God gave us a list of things that we are supposed to eat, and he told us what not to eat. He told us we can't eat. He told us not to be lazy. So we have to exercise also to balance out the things that we do eat. All while sending praise to God for all the things that he allows us to do, that we dwell in his safety while praising God, making good of our works, and fleeing from sin. Fleeing from sin meaning spirits of anger. Unnecessary anger, sin. Unnecessary sadness, mirth, sin. Everything is vanity and vexation. I also want to leave this other verse with you, Matthew 7:14. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. I don't think heaven would be very crowded, because people aren't gonna get on the path to, and not gonna do it what it takes to the work They're not going to commit themselves to doing the work. Therefore, they're not going to find that path. I don't think heaven will be too crowded. Apply this everywhere within your own dominion. Do the work. Do not be afraid to do the work. My name is Jack. Hope this blesses everyone. Don't forget to praise God.